Hi friends, welcome to Testing Tutorials Point. This is Lokesh and today we are going to discussing about how to work with vertical scrolling and horizontal scrolling in our Appium Android by using for WebDriverIO JavaScript. Okay, if you go for I already open for emulator. Okay, if you don't have means you just open for Android Studio. Whenever you open, it will be look like this, and you need to click on more actions and click on virtual device. Once you click the virtual device, it will open for here your devices. Okay, and here you need to click for start action. If you start this action, this emulator will be a start for you like this, not like this, like this. Okay, once it is open, we need to do for our operation. Okay, and here if you see for this app demos and views, and now you can see this is the vertical scrolling in our mobile. Basically we have vertical to scrolling to down and up actions, right, at the similar format. This is the vertical action. If you want to horizontal means in the gallery and the photos, if you see this is the horizontal scrolling. Okay, this is the horizontal scrolling. How we can able to do these actions, horizontal and vertical actions? For this we have couple of actions. If you go for UI selector, in a UI selector it will be UI scrollable things are there. Okay, if you go for, if you click, it will open another window like this, and here you need to check for what all the scrollable things are presented by using UI selector. If you see in my previous video or now this video also, I'm going to tell you one more thing. Drag and drop and move to the view. These are the actions we done normal way, which is the selector is providing. Okay, this is a selector location. By using these selectors also, I moved into one location to another location. Even UI selector also we can able to provide, and we can able to scroll. Okay, for scrolling you can able to see UI scrollable location. You can able to see filling backward direction or flipping that, and even you can desired capability child based, and also swiping things we can able to do scroll backward direction, and scroll desired capability using for description into the view. Any description if you're providing, we can able to on forward direction. This I'll show you in this video. Okay, scroll into the view a particular location, selector location, we can able to go ahead into view. We can able to provide the object, and text view you can able to provide the text to go for that particular element. If you provide the locator is also it will go, text also it will go, and beginning location if you want to provide that also it will goes. And if you want to go for end of the page scrolling, like now this is the web view, and if you want to go for that particular location, that also you can able to go ahead. Okay, these all the things we can able to verify in this video. Okay, now we'll go for one by one, and we are already see the clicking for here and clicking for this location, right? And after that we need to click for views and all taking, right? Now I'll copy this section. Okay, I'll create it one more file that is called scroll views.js, and I'm pasting here. Okay, and here I'm not making for alert, it is a scrolling views, and here I'm going to make it for vertical vertical view test case. And this is the action like clicking for search box and clicking this. Because of this we need to clicking for app purpose, we need to scroll like this, right, to up. That purpose I used for this action, that is called touch actions. Okay, and once we done this Appium we are clicking. Okay, Now here third and fourth we are clicking, right? But now I'm going to take it for another things like here view. By using XPath, I'm going to write for XPath here. Just I'm going to inspecting that element. Before inspecting, if you the first one, you have to run your Appium, that is called Appium space -p and space 4724, sorry. And this is a text. I need to go and create for the text view, and I'm going to copying my class for XPath creation, and these all the things I'm going to delete. I don't want this all the things. Okay, now here I'm going to do it await dollar and single quotation to / my class, and then at the rate text. Now I'm going to creating for XPath. Okay, my previous videos and all I'm created for XPath also, but different resource ID. Now I'm creating for by using XPath text format. Okay, this is a text information. This I copied and I used it. Okay, once we saved, and we need to click for this particular view. Okay, and then once I clicked on, then I need to wait, and just I'm going to tap in that particular view. Once I tapped it, it will come to in this particular location. First, we are going to check for horizontal and vertical way scrolling, right? And here what I can do for scrolling and all, we need to write for one concept. That is scrolling into the view. I'm going to end of the view. Scroll to end. There are two ways we can able to provide for some maximum times. Like if you provide one, it will split into one time. Okay. If you want to split into the end of that place, how many times you can able to, you can provide that many time it will goes into that particular location. Okay. I'm going to take it for this now. I can here we need to write for UI automator code now. Okay. Now dollar and the single quotation we need to provide for Android. Okay, and then we need to use it for a new UI UI scrollable, because we need to use for UI scrollable concept, right? Here we are using for UI scrollable. You need to write the proper naming convention. If one spelling is missed out, then it will not work as expected. Scrollable. Okay, then we need to take a new again, because UI selector, because UI selector is the one, it will head down that, and we need to scrollable become a true. If you make the true, then only it will work. If you make as a false, then it will not work. Then what is the method we are going to use for scroll to end? Scroll to end. And here what, how many times I'm going to take for 1 and 4, or you can able to give for 5. There is no issue. If it is having 5 times splitting, then it will do. If it is going for 3 times only, end of the view, but still it will go on end it. Okay, now I made it for to the end. Now again I'm going space, and again I'm going to check whether that particular element is, whether it is presented or not. What we can do now here, expect here a dollar, and then we can able to provide a single quotation XPath. This web to view is there, and up to there we can able to go ahead. Now this is my view, and this is the my concept. Okay, for up to here it should be a same path. That's why I'm going to copy this particular XPath, Okay, now just I'll copy only for this text information. Okay, I copied here, and then I'm going to verifying whether it is to exist or not. If it is exist, it will pass, otherwise it will fail. This is the one. This is the optional actually, and it is not recommended in automation side, but still we can able to check that. Okay, in automation, real automation, when you are doing right, it is not recommended for this clipping one. Okay, now I'm hitting. Before that, we need to close all the things, otherwise our script will be fail. Before running only, I stopped it everything. Okay, now you can see this is the one, and second another one is there, that also I'll show you. This is the scrolling for vertical way, top to down and down to top also. Now you can see the last it came and it is verified. Our test case got passed. Okay, this is a vertical format, is a one format, and we have another format also, right? Now I'm copying this particular information, I'm making for comment this particular line, and again here what we have, if you see, there is a scroll into the view, scroll text into view, scroll text into view means we can able to provide some text to that particular view, and we can able to go ahead that particular, or else we can able to see here as well, scroll into view, we can able to provide for locator, and we can able to go ahead. These two will work the same format. Okay, if the text, if you provide that location also it will go, or else if you want to provide the locator of that, that also it will work. Means if you need to give the XPath of this particular element, then only it will provide it. Okay, if you provide this particular XPath web view, that also it will work. For that we need to use for scroll into a view. It will accept for UI selector, which is the one you provide the XPath or something, that only it will work out. Otherwise it will not work. Okay, now I'm going to use for scroll into the view. Which one we need to go for? This is a web view. Okay, same location, same one, I'm going to verify. Okay, now again we can able to see, again I'm scrolling now. This again it will scroll, but now it will take for text based. Okay, you can use for scroll to view, that is selector based. You can try with your end also, it will work for you. In case if it is now, just comment on this video, I'll update the code. Okay, now see, it went for the last as well. It is slowly it will goes, comparing to previous, it is now to go for very slow. Previous it went for very fast, now it went for very slow. Okay, this is a one format. And horizontal also we are discussing, right? Now I'm going to copy the same code for horizontal view purpose, but here what I can do, dot only means it will work for only one particular test case which we are using for this horizontal view purpose. For this same code is same, up to view. Okay, up to view click is same, and this particular lines not required. But before that I can copy. Okay, we'll see, 1 minute. After clicking on a view, we need to click gallery as well, right? We need to click for gallery, because gallery is the one to clicking. Here it is not there. Again we need to connect this particular server one more time. Now this is the gallery, and I can create 4x path for this by using this particular path. Again, I'll create one more x path here. Await dollar and single quotation double forward slash text view budget only. Then we can copy this particular line. And what is one? Gallery is the text, and I'm making for gallery is the text, and I'm going to click for that particular gallery. Okay, and flipping that, and we are going to inside. Again, photo we need to click. Okay, photo section. For this, again, I'm going to use for this path, and again, I'm going to take for view text itself. Okay, once we click and we are doing that, it will go for inside, right? If you click photos, it will go for here, and here is the one. And if you go now, again, there is a function, there is a set as scrollable list, right? This one we need to use it now. Okay, now I'm going to here up to true is okay. Then here dot scroll view, and then we need to use a forward direction and backward direction, because this become like we need to do it like this, right? Okay, now for this we need to use from the top we saw, right, the scroll to forward section. Now there is a two things, two presented. One is scroll forward by providing the step number, integer number are here. What is the difference between means, if you use this particular line, right, it will go for one step into the view. Okay, and here it will be how many steps you are going to provide, that many steps it will go. Okay, now you can see here, and this one we can remove. Okay, nothing, I'm not providing anything, just I'm going to use it. And this particular exception also is not required because we are verifying for images, right? Not required. And I'm going to back here. Okay, everything I closed it. See here, there is no text and all, just image only. Every image the same place, that's why I'm not going to validating anything. Okay, just whether we are clicked or not, we'll see whether we are horizontally scrolling or not. Now this script is now running only for horizontal view. Okay, previous we done for vertical view. Even we have scroll backward direction, scroll forward direction, both the actions we have. Now it should click on photos as well. Now see, some places it is start and stopped. Okay, now the same place which it is presented, now I am going to providing for 5. Okay, now I'm going to provide 5 and I'm closing now. And maybe if you see the documentation, they provided scroll steps, 55 steps it will go, right? But it is went for only 1 or 2 steps only. Okay, but not for end. Why means there is a issue it is going on here, this scroll. Okay, and later it will they will, once they updated, maybe it will work as expected. This one we can specify step, this one it will specify how many it is there, but default is 55, but it is not, now it is not taking that many steps. Some systems it is working, some system is not working as expected. Okay, now you can see end of the view. Okay, same place again you can able to use for scroll back as well. try a new verb and for scroll back. For this also it is presented here, scroll back. This is a scroll back. You can use for that scroll back and you can do it. Okay. See the end of the place it is came and it stopped. Okay. Scroll back, you can try it. Okay. In case if you are not able to get it, please comment on this video and I'll update the comment section for the code. Okay. Thank you for watching. Please do subscribe and share to your friends and colleagues. Thank you. Bye.